Okay, 10:29. Let's get her going. Hey, Rock, Seth, Shurish, Samana, Ruth, how you doing? Daniel, Saza, Slatic. Uh, I hope I'm pronouncing all these right. Good to see all of you. We'll get it going in a few minutes. Let some more people come in. Yeah, yeah, Rock. Everybody's busy, 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 busy. I don't know that I've been so busy in my life. Uh, yeah, I have been. I'm always busy too, but it's it's a fun busy. So you do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life. I have a great team. Look at that. Yes, Mona is absolutely kicking this. Um, she's our upline, I think, three or four up. So I mean, all of our team sales and everything go into hers. So yeah, 150K is just absolutely insane, and she's just killing it. It's great. Many congratulations to Mona on that. It's uh, it shows too, because how easy this business is to get working. Because I mean, she worked her butt off in the beginning too, but she's been doing some other things lately, and it's just been growing and growing and growing because the teams that she has signed up with her have just been going crazy too. Mine and several others as well. Obviously, uh, Stone Age Bounty has got uh, almost $700,000 in team sales to add to whatever her other legs team sales are. And I think two, maybe three down from Mona. I'm not sure exactly. So yeah, she's and that's something for all of us to set a goal for. My goal is to have the $50,000 bonus by the end of this month. I have some work cut out for me. You know, I need 1,048,000, 1,050,000, let's say, in uh, team sales to get there, and I'm only at, for the bonus side, 400,000, maybe a little shy of 400,000. So it's really going to be something to push for.
I have a question. I don't know if you will be permitted to
Quickly, but I've questions I usually leave for later. I'm not hearing you, Seth.
I'm saying that I'm facing some challenge. I don't know if it can be rectified because the registration I mistakenly picked is the brain.
It's not coming through. Sorry. It's all broken up. And
hello everybody. Can I ask something? It's regarding my my downline Seth. Can I ask you something like really quick, please?
Okay, I mean, he may be trying to come through. He's
Yes.
breaking up. You're coming in really well. Quickly. Then
Yes.
we'll get this.
So yesterday I made a sign up with him, and he picked, instead of the blue brain icon, he picked some other, I think Gmail, and he also invested his own money through that. So what to do now? I'm really sorry. We made a mistake.
Well, the first thing that needs to be done is anybody that's been on these Zooms and knows me, use the brain. Use the brain. Always emphasize using the brain. Don't the other ones don't exist. Because in this case, it's not that big of a problem. Had you not put any money in it, it would be no big deal at all. Just click on the Brain, open another account, because the Brain is a separate account from your Google account. So the money that he's put in there, has he used a certificate as well?
Yes, both.
Okay. Best thing that he can do for that is, depending on how much he put in, is open a Brain account and start over with another certificate. And he can wait for the cashback to be all transferred over from pending in his Google account, and then transfer that money over to his Brain account. But what I would suggest for him, what I would suggest for him in the Brain account when he opens it is to use the same certificate. And if he can, put some more money in it to keep the robot working on that. And then he'll have the funds from the Google account when they are all processed. And I suggest waiting until they're all processed and there's nothing left in his pending. It could take months for that. Just because he's now subject to the $100 minimum. So it could take a while for him to get there, but he's now going to have to make sure that the Google account has enough in there to carry him through to earn that. So yeah, it's not a problem other than time. So my recommendation is just get started with another account using the Brain, and then when the Google account is up to where the pending is at 0, don't refer anybody in the Google account. But when the pending is to 0 and it's all in the cashback, just do a Bitcoin deposit in the Brain account for whatever the amount is in the cashback. Leave a couple pennies in there because you can only do dollar amounts. But and then go to the Google account and send the cash back through a transfer to the Bitcoin address in his Brain account, and then it'll transfer over. There's really nothing more that can be done for that at this point in time.
Okay.
Use the Brain, and always emphasize to everybody to use the Brain to sign in with for AI marketing, because these kinds of things, they happen. But it's one of two things: is the sponsor isn't you're not putting enough emphasis on the Brain. They're not watching the video on how to sign up, and the video goes through all of that as well. Every video that I have says use the Brain, use the Brain, use the Brain. So teach people to emphasize using the Brain, and have them teach people to emphasize using the Brain. It's a system that we teach on here that it's not difficult. Some people think, oh well, yeah, I'll just use Google because it's easier. And really, I mean, to sign in with Google, it's your first time, it's not. You got to go to your Google account, you have to authorize it and all that sort of stuff, rather than just entering an email or password is so much easier. And but they think that a Google account is the same as a Brain account, and it's not. It's a completely different account. So it's very, very important to emphasize using the Brain.
Thank you. Thank you very
Okay.
much. Just one more thing. So he has to earn at least $100, and it has to go to his cash bag that he can withdraw.
Well,
Right.
he has to earn the $50 first to pay the gift certificate back, and then $100 on top of whatever else that he's earned. So
Okay.
otherwise just abandon it. But I don't recommend abandoning it, because he's got money in there, right?
Okay.
And
Okay, thank you.
that's why it's so important to use the Brain. People make fun of
Thank
me,
you.
and I love it. And laughing, I love the robot video that was put out by one of our members here, that the robot talking, use the Brain, use the Brain. The other one's no. It's quite funny. It's on the Telegram group if you want to watch it, and you haven't seen it. Okay, well, let's get this started here. Welcome, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. this is a business presentation for a company called AI Marketing. What we're sharing here is something that is absolutely incredible and is taking the world by storm. All the numbers and everything that you see in here are history. All right, we can't project the future. There is no possible way to project the future. Nobody can. So these are all what could happen, not necessarily what will happen for you, because of the dynamic of how AI marketing works with sales. Everybody's results will be different. You know, some people will make 5 sales a day, some will make 10, some will make 3, and commissions on those and the days that they're pending. Everybody will have different results. So let me share my screen and let's get started with the presentation here. Welcome to the AI Marketing Bot presentation. It's a great business that is, like I say, taking the world by storm. The overview of it. Come on. In the world today, what we're seeing, especially in the last year and a bit, what we're seeing is more and more people looking to be online, working online, and shopping online, and that's what AI marketing is all about. It's a robot that sends out affiliate links for different organizations, different companies, different businesses, merchants all over the world. The robot sets up your advertising links. It goes out into the internet, finds what people are looking for, what they're buying, and then it sends out targeted ads on your behalf on a rotator kind of basis to make sales for you. You know, and it doesn't take a whole lot of entrepreneurial skills, but they're still not being taught in schools. In schools, we're being taught to grow up, get a good education, stamp an A on our forehead, go out, get a good job, work for 40 years, and then you'll retire with a good pension. Well, you know, they've been saying that for the past 30 years, 40 years, 60 years. And, you know, for the people with that started that kind of a plan back in the 50s and 60s and 70s kind of thing, are realizing that. But in today's marketplace, it's just not happening. People are getting, their careers are lasting 3-5 years and that sort of thing. And, you know, starting over every 3 or 5 years because of downsizing or, you know, getting laid off for whatever reason. Especially in the past year, so many businesses have gone under, right? Because, you know, we haven't been able to go shopping at them, which is a huge negative in my opinion. I mean, we need to support our local businesses and such. And the nice thing about this is the online shopping that has just gone through the roof, because we can't go shopping in other places. There didn't used to be able to. The world's starting to open up again, and that's a really good thing. But you know, one thing is folks getting comfortable with the job, and it can be taken from them, right? It leaves them in a bad situation. And you know, most people in the United States, most people probably on the planet, because demographics of people are pretty much the same when you take it in groups. You know, in North America, most people don't have any more than, you know, $1,000 in their bank account, if they have that, because it costs so much to live, right? So that, you know, losing their job, then they can't pay their mortgage, then they can't pay their, you know, their Visa bill or electricity or other things that they need, never mind food, right? So having an online business gives us the opportunity to earn money and have that safety net that we need. I mean, in the financial planning industry, I'm not in it anymore, I used to be, but in the financial planning industry, we always taught, and I'll say the same thing now, that what you need to have is at least a 6-month cushion in your bank account. And it's so hard to do that because, number one, savings are at an all-time low. Number two, interest and you know, on savings accounts is in a lot of places in the negative, meaning you have to pay the bank in order to store your money there. So why would you keep your money in the bank? It's better under a mattress, even though it's still losing purchasing power if you put it under your mattress. So one of the best things to do is start to earn more, right? With an online business, we don't have to worry about a job. If we're earning money with our business, well, then we have the ability to spend more time with our family, and still earns. And AI marketing does that in such a massive scale and beautiful scale, because it's for the first way of earning with this business, it's passive. All right. And it's your business. So you don't have to ask anybody for permission to go to your daughter's graduation or to your son's baseball game, or vice versa, or anything. You know, if you want to go on vacation to Mexico for a week, why not? Why not? You know, and check your ad balance when you're there, and top up when you're there. Anywhere there's an internet connection, AI marketing will work. You know, we don't have to fill in forms or ask for time off, because you're your own boss, right? And the way this business works is, I don't know anybody that in this business that hasn't made money, right? Because of the automation of it. The robots are taking over. Artificial intelligence has been around for a while now, and you know, a lot of banks are using it for management. Walmart, Amazon, all of these places are using it for delivery. They're using it for their warehousing. They're using robots. They're using, you know, and in the stock market, Forex, crypto trading, all of that, the robot is the way to do it, because a robot works 24/7. It doesn't take time off. It doesn't take lunch breaks. It doesn't take coffee breaks, and it doesn't whine and complain because you ask it to do something. It just goes and does it to the programming that it's set up for. And with the AI marketing, it's set up to do exactly what we need it to do in order for you to earn commissions from sales it makes, right? You never have to pay salaries to a staff. You never have to worry about sourcing products, because the robot is already linked with so many different merchants. You never have to worry about shipping the products. The merchant does that. You never have to go looking for building a customer base, because the robot sets it all up for you. It goes and targets various niches in the marketplace where people are shopping. If they're shopping for computers, well, then it'll send out the Lenovo link, and people will see the Lenovo link maybe on the computer article that they're reading. And oh, well, let's go see what Lenovo's are. And then they buy one, and you get a commission from that. It's absolutely beautiful. The marketing bot does everything for you. One, our website. All right, the website is a extension of AI Marketing Company, and all the business is taken care of on the website. It's AI Marketing, registered in Taiwan, not Taiwan, in China, Hong Kong, May the 2nd of 2017. The AI.marketing website was registered in 2015. So they registered their trademark and all of these things way back. So there's history here. All right. It's not a fly by night, in 6 months be gone and hope. This is something that is designed and built for the long term. All right. The way that I see it, it is generational. You know, as long as people are buying things online, this is going to continue and continue and continue. And if there's a switch up in how things are handled online, then what's going to happen is AI marketing is Wexford Investments, which is the parent company, through their software development and such in Silicon Valley, they're going to make changes and go with what is working still, and will always, they're all, because if we're not making money, they're not making money. So they will always keep up with the trends and the services that they've been doing, adding to it, or that sort of thing. That's the kind of company that they are. Our services, AI MarketBot provides an easy automated income. in the form of cashback and affiliate commissions. We've got over 20,000 partners that we deal with. The robot deals with a select few of them, you know, maybe 100 or so. We see sales happening from similar merchants all the time. But we also have the ability to make our own links to other stores. And if the in the back office, there's a place to make your own cashback link. You know, our clients, Lenovo computers, I mentioned them, kiwi.com. You want to go traveling? There you go. You buy your travel from Kiwi and earn a commission on it, you know. And I did a test for it the other day. I went to tropicair.com from Roatan to Belize, which is an hour-and-a-half flight. On the Tropic Air site, which is the airline that goes back and forth, was a $650 bill for a round trip ticket, which I think is high, but you know, it is what it is. And then I went to kiwi.com and booked and searched for the same flight. It was 550 or so. And when I do fly to Belize, which will be shortly, and then back again, I'll buy it from Kiwi, because not only is it cheaper, I earn a commission from it. And I think Kiwi pays 6%, but we've got Walmart, we've got there's so many names going through my mind. Watches to you and GearBest and Domino's Pizza, all of that, you know, and our team, Stone Age marketing team, this team here that everybody has built through my referrals is we're huge. We're international. There are partners on the Stone Age Bounty team all over the world. I stopped counting the number of countries that we're in, and it's so easy to add more. You know, what are our advantages? Number one, it's easy money. The full automation with the robot. There's 3 steps. You sign up, you top up, and you check up. It's that simple. And if you don't want to do anything else, just use the passive side. As passive as it is, there's still some maintenance that you have to do on your account. But, you know, it could take you 5-6 minutes a day, not a lot of time. And as you build it and start earning more money, you're going to refer people, which brings in the level bonuses. Because in my mind, keeping this to yourself, how could you? How could you take, you know, you have something so beautiful here that will help make a better life for so many people on this planet. You know, everybody. This is global. There's Chinese in this. There's Filipinos. There's Nigerians. There's Ghana, Panama, Honduras, United States, Canada, Australia, UK, Netherlands. They're all over the place. And this is really, really helping a lot of people gain what they need to gain so they can live a life again. And when you get into the level bonuses, it pays you commissions and bonuses 14 levels deep. Okay. And we'll go through that in a short time, and you don't have to refer if you don't want to. It's not required. Okay. The AI marketing side, there's 4 ways that you can earn. Number 1 is the market bot, the passive side, and it's super easy. You top up, you sign up, check up, top up, and you earn money. It's that simple. On the other, excuse me, other ways to earn is the online cashback, where you go and make your own link, and you can shop from that link and earn some cash back from that, some commissions from that. You can give that link to your friends. So, you know, if you're going to go on a trip, why don't you use this Kiwi link instead of the other Kiwi link, and you'll make a commission from that. Okay. The third way is the offline cashback. If you're going out shopping, save your receipt. Save your receipt. There's a method to upload your receipt into AI marketing. And if they're partnered with the business that you bought from, that receipt will get approved and you'll get a cashback from it. Not a lot, but you'll get some, right? And I mean, everything from grocery stores to shoes to McDonald's, Subway, Target, all kinds of places that you can save your receipt from and upload it and get paid a small commission on that, small cash back. The last way on AI marketing to earn is through referrals, because AI marketing has a referral program separate from this one. If you refer someone and you use a gift certificate, you give them your gift certificate, $50 the company will loan to new members so that they can see how the whole system works. And I'll get into that in a minute too. But if they use that certificate, you referred them, you give them your certificate, you now get a 5% commission from the company, not from your referral, but from the company. You'll get a 5% commission on everything they top up with, not on the gift certificate, but they come along and put in $100. That's $5 sent directly to your cashback wallet. So that's 4 ways to earn on the AI marketing side. All right. In the level bonuses, there's another 3 ways to earn. There's the secondary or primary commissions on your direct referrals, which can range from 5 to 15%, depending on how much your team sales are. The higher your team sales, the higher your direct percentages for commissions. So what you're earning 5% on AI marketing side, once you get a larger team and the larger team amounts, you'll start to earn higher amounts of commission percentages from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.5, 12, 13, 14, and 15%. So that's the second way of first way of earning on the level bonuses. The second way of earning on the level bonuses is the bonuses themselves, the overrides, the commissions, commission overrides. On your direct referrals, they have a team volume as well. Okay, and depending on the level you're at and the level that your direct referrals are at, if you're at a 14% commission and they're at a 9% commission, what you'll see is a 5% commission override on the rest of the team. It'll vary from 1 to 3 to 5 to 7 to 10, depending on where people are sitting in the levels. And I'll go into that a little bit more. I'm probably confusing you a little bit with it, but that's 2 ways. The third way is from the second level down, all of that team totals, the team all adds together, and then you start to earn bonuses from it, from $100 all the way up to $2 million, depending on how much team sales. And what I mean by team sales is when you refer somebody, they purchase advertising. And that's what goes into your team sales for you to collect bonuses. So that's 7 ways of earning. 7 ways of earning from AI marketing and INB. Even Richard Kiyosaki, or Robert Kiyosaki, I mean, he says, you got to have seven sources of income. And AI marketing covers that. Now, I'm not saying this is the only thing you should do. All right. You may not want to do this at all. It might not be for you. But I'd have to question that because it's just so easy. Even if you don't want to refer, you sign up, you top up, and you earn. It's that simple. We use artificial intelligence to power the marketing robot. Purchasing an advertising budget, it sets the robot in motion. It seeks out the trends and targets the advertising. It's all done for you. We have no selling, no inventory, no shipping, no customer service. It's all about funding the advertising and earning commissions. It's all it is. And what you do is you purchase your ad budget. First, you sign up, of course, get the link from whoever invited you to this meeting. If you haven't signed up already, use your sponsor's link. The person that showed you this business and brought you to this meeting is the person you need to sign up on. That because they've done the work to bring you here. They've done the work to help you get signed up if you are already, or they'll do the work to help you sign up if you aren't. And they deserve the commissions. And it doesn't come out of your pocket. It comes from AI marketing. It comes from INB network. It doesn't come out of their pocket. So you purchase your ad budget and the robot will start in 2 to 7 days. It's that simple. Every day the robot uses a small part of your ad budget. If you have $100 in there as an ad budget, it might use $5 or $6 a day to send out advertising, and you'll make sales from it, earn commissions, and then you can you can top up your advertising with your commissions. You can withdraw them as well, but all depends on where you want to be as far as monthly income for this. Each sale made thanks to the market bot, you receive a commission from it. There is a wait day, a waiting time. Okay. Every sale, because this is real sales made in the real world to real people. Somebody buys a computer on your Lenovo link. Well, Lenovo has to ship the computer to the customer. The customer has to take delivery of it, inspect it, make sure there's no damage, you know, all the rigmarole or you know, of making sure that the customer is getting what they actually purchased. And if they don't, they'll send it back, right? So the vendor has to give time for the customer to actually approve the sale. If it comes back, well, the sale's not approved. So therefore, if the sale doesn't get approved, the vendor doesn't pay AI marketing the commission. So AI marketing can't pay us, right? 95% of the time, the sales will go through and no problem. But there's even a contingency plan for when they don't go through. But what you have to realize too is the wait days are set by the vendor. They're not set by AI marketing, and they can be anywhere from 7 days I have seen all the way up to 93, 94. So you make a sale for a dress from simpledress.com. Yeah, they're part of it. And they have a wait time of 80 days. Well, you won't get that commission for 80 days, but you'll have commissions that are 15, 16 days. You'll see those. And you will eventually continue to gain cash back in your account. And this is a screenshot of a sales page. Okay. What we have here is the date the sale was made, the aggregator they call it, or the merchant, the sale amount, $257.50 or whatever that is. It's kind of blurry. I need to fix that. A cashback rate of 5%. So that means that 5% of $257 gets divvied up between us and AI marketing. Now, these two together will add up to the 5%. All right. So we get a 55% cut of the 5%. AI marketing takes 45%. And why they do that is because, number one, they have to pay their bills, right? If they don't pay their bills, we aren't in business because they can't do what they need to do. So I want them to pay their bills, and I'm happy to pay them for that. They use about 20% of this amount. They use about 20% of this amount to pay their bills with. The rest of it gets put into what's called a Market Protect fund. And what that fund is used for is, as you see here, there's the wait days. That's what I was talking about just a moment ago. We have 19 days, 33 days, 30 days, 22, 39, 66 days, okay? If the sale doesn't go through and get approved, what the Market Protect fund does is pays us anyway. So it's an insurance for us just in case the sale doesn't go through. And when they pay us in that manner, the amount goes directly into your cashback or into your ad budget, not into your cashback wallet. So you use that money to make more sales and make more money and so on and so forth. So it's a really, really good thing in that whether the sale goes through or it doesn't, we get paid anyway because of the Market Protect fund. How much better can this get? You know, the higher your ad budget, the more advertising the robot can send out, the more sales, the more earning, the more cash back. Whatever is in your green card cashback wallet, you can withdraw that and you can spend it. Okay. You can also use that to top up. And I'll go through that in a few minutes. But that's the beauty, is that cashback monies, that's yours to do with as you choose. I did a cashback withdrawal on the 1st of July. What I do is I because of the position that I'm in, I have not a huge advertising budget compared to some people. But I've got for me, it's a large one. I've got an ad budget of about $14,500. So I am able to withdraw and keep the ad budget building and so on and so forth. What I do is I top up with my cash back for the first 3 weeks of the month. And then I let it accumulate for the last week of the month, and then I withdraw it on the last day. My last withdrawal on the 1st of July was $1,287. It was in my Bitcoin account about 16 hours later. And now I'm topping up again, and I'll show you that when we get into my back office. What sets us apart? One, daily, fully automated income. You will get paid every day, you know, unless the robot doesn't make any sales. Your first day, it's not going to make any sales. There might be a day or two along the road where there are 0 sale days too. This is sales. It's not guaranteed. It's not, you know, but in the long run, over the month's time or over the time, you will earn the amounts of commissions in profit, so that you can top up or take it out and spend it, go to dinner, whatever you need to do with it. It's automated. And it's beautiful. It's a simple, clear earning model. You know, unlimited withdrawals. If you've got $10 in your cashback wallet, you can withdraw that. You know, unless you use the certificate, which I'll get to in a minute. $10, but there's a $3 fee for every withdrawal. So taking out $10 will cost you $3. Taking out $1,000 will cost you $3. So I don't recommend taking out $10, you know, unless you just want to see. And then, you know, all these withdraw fees and any money that you put into your advertising budget, all of the money that you spend working this business, building this business, is an expense. Okay, which also means it's a tax write-off too, for those that are in countries that matters, and some of us are. So yeah, you can withdraw as many times a day if you want to. You know, if you want to withdraw 5 times, I don't recommend it because of the $3 fee, but you can, and the money's yours. We've got the Market Bot Protect risk insurance. If the sale doesn't go through, we get paid anyway. We've got over 20,000 vendor partners, and there's new ones added all the time. If you have a website that has a cashback program with them, or affiliate marketing program on it, and it's been working successfully for at least a year, you can contact AI Marketing and ask them to add your website to their list of sites that the robot goes to. And you can make sales through AI Marketing. I don't know. Would you like to have another 2.5 million customers or more? It's a good idea to do that. I mean, the reason I know that is I contact them. I have a website that I have other things for sale. I don't have a cashback system on it, so I couldn't get signed up with them. But if you have the cashback system and it's been successful, they will more than likely add you to the 20,000 vendors. Access to communications, self-learning AI with real voice to contact your prospects. This is a AI Assist, which is a virtual assistant for us that will make your appointments, that will call your contacts saying there's a Zoom meeting, or set up other meetings for you. And you can use it for any business you choose. It doesn't have to be AI marketing. It's a really handy thing to have. Now, the certificate. Please pay very, very close attention to the certificate and how it's used. I don't recommend, and I don't not recommend. I'm totally neutral. I leave it up to whoever is signing up if they want to use the certificate, because it does help a little bit, but it does also put some conditions on your account. Okay, the company is giving you $50 as a loan so that you can test the system, see how it works, and earn a little bit of profit from it. From the $50 certificate, the robot will go out and make sales over probably a week or so, because it'll spend $3-5 a day, maybe $6, to make sales for you. So over the time it uses that $50, you'll make sales and earn commissions, and the average has been about $70 to $80 in commissions that you'll earn. Okay, that's not all profit, because you have to pay the certificate back. The first condition is you have to pay the certificate back. So once your cash back from the certificate is over $50, then you can go to the transfer section and give it back. It'll take the $50 out of your cash back wallet and give it back to the company. And whatever is left in there is yours. But there's a second condition that comes into play now. Once your certificate is paid back, your first transaction, be it a top up or withdraw, whichever one you want to do, I suggest top up. Your first transaction has to be a minimum $100. So you put in the $50 gift certificate, it uses that $50 up and makes you say $75 in commissions. Now you pay the $50 back and you've got $25 left in your pending or cashback wallet, wherever it happens to be. So now you have to build that cashback with that pending and that will eventually be cashback up to $100 before you can do anything with the profits that you just made. And the reason they do that is because if they didn't, everybody would just be opening new accounts and using the certificate and then withdrawing, paying it back and withdrawing the profits, opening a new account, using the certificate, paying it back, withdrawing, and AI marketing wouldn't make any money. We wouldn't make any money because the company would be bankrupt. So that's why they do this. So what it's going to take in order for you to gain the $100 in your cashback, so that you can do your first transaction, is you're going to have to put some of your own money into. You've seen the robot, you've seen it work. I suggest at least $100 on top of that because of the pending time wait, the wait time. All right, when the sale is made, your commission goes into your pending wallet, and when the wait time is over and the sale is confirmed, then that commission goes from your pending to your cashback. It could be 16 days, it could be 22 days, it could be 90 days. Okay. So what you want to do is have enough funds in your advertising budget so the robot will work through the initial waiting time until you start to see, and your $100 is into your cashback, not just your pending. Because if the robot stops, then you don't earn any commissions. Because if the robot doesn't have any money to spend, it can't put ads out for you. And if you don't have any ads, you can't make any sales. So I suggest about $100 and over and above the 50. And you can put that in at any time. You can use the certificate, and then you can put the $100 in right after. You don't have to wait any time at all to top up. If you want to wait a couple of days to see, by all means, do so. Satisfy yourself. But add money. It doesn't have to be $100 all at once. It can be $50 now. It can be $50 in a week. It can be $50 in another week. And if you do have a job, all right, if you do have a job and can put aside $50 a paycheck, why not take that $50 and just top up your ad budget with it, for the duration. All it's going to do is make you more money, right? Or you can take that $50 a paycheck and give it to a mutual fund. You can do that. And I know I'm not knocking mutual funds. I think they're a good product. They're not a great product, but I think they're a good product. And from what our education system teaches us, they seem to think they're an excellent product, and they'll make you 5, 6, 7% a year. All right. Or you can take that $50 a paycheck and put it into AI marketing and make 20, 25, 30, 35, 40% a month, because you're using it in the business and you're making sales and you're earning those kinds of commissions from the advertising the robot makes. The other thing that the gift certificate does do is extends the time that you'll be able to access your wallet because of this $100 by 2, maybe 3 weeks. Okay. It's not a lot of time. And honestly, if you've only got $100, $150 in your advertising budget and you're earning, $30, $40, $50 a month on this, because of that, why are you taking it out? I'm in this to have a good monthly income. All right. And long-term is what we're all about. The that's the beauty of this is over the long term. I mean, I've been in this 6 months. I deposited, I purchased $126 worth of advertising. I did not use a certificate because it wasn't recommended by my sponsor. I listened to him, and I do I wish I did? Yeah, you know, would have put another 20, 30 bucks, maybe 40 bucks in my account. And but what I was able to do was start using my cash back to top up in about 3 weeks time. Using a certificate, it'll take, you know, maybe another 2-3 weeks to be able to do that because of the $100 minimum that you have to get to. If you don't use the certificate, it only has to be $10. All right. And the time frame between the two in the long term really doesn't make a lot of difference, because you should be topping up with your profits in any business. Any business. I don't care whether it's AI marketing or a retail store or a Shopify that you have online. If you're in the first year of your business and you're not rolling the profits back into your business so that you can make more money, I mean, it's typical keystoning. Keystoning is when you buy a widget for $100 and you sell it for $200. You know, you add some value to it or something like that, and you sell it for $200. And when you get that $200, sell that widget for $200, you go back to the wholesaler and you buy 2 widgets and you sell those for $200 each. Now you've got $400. And then you buy 4 widgets and then you sell those for $100 each, and you got $400. And then you go buy 8, and then you buy 16, and then you buy 32, and you just keep rolling your profits back into your business. So your actual profit dollar amount gets more and more and more and more. And every business needs to do that in order to be able to sustain itself, right? Those of you that have read my 125 to a 5-figure income over about a 2-year period have read my story of what I did with my retail store way back machine. You know, $140,000 in debt for a 23-year-old kid, married, no, you know, no kids, but wow, that was, I mean, I did very, very well with it. It was the right timing. It was the right thing, but I didn't take any money out of that business for the first year or so, because I needed to put the money back in so I could buy more product to sell. I needed to put my profit, because my first day's sales, I mean, my first week's sales in that business was only $1,000. You know, $1,000 based on a 33% markup, that's only 300 bucks, right? So, you know, $300 a week. All right. Yeah. But I wanted to earn more with that. So I put it back in. I bought more inventory. I bought more promotional stuff and so on every week. Every month, I put it back in, and I put it back in, and it came to be a very, very substantial and sustainable business. Same thing needs to happen with this, is you need to put a little bit back in. You know, you can withdraw a little bit as well, but I don't recommend you do that until you have an advertising budget of about $1,000. Then you can take out $100 a month and have your ad budget continue to build. All right, what we do, we purchase advertising. We earn 25 to 35% profits. The experience that most people are getting is the profits are higher than that, but that's what the company promotes, 25 to 35%. So expect that amount, and any more is bonus. And because I think of the last year and a bit and learning, everybody's being taught to shop online, that's why these are lower than what actually is in the real world. But 25 to 35%, because that's what the company says. Whoops. Oh, come on. There we are. So where does our cash back come from? Customer buys a product from the advertising. The vendor pays the commission. They pay us. They take their cut and they pay us our 55%. It's that simple. It's that simple. You know, and with the AI assist, what we can do with this is when it's fully operational, there were some bugs in it, so they had to take it offline for a bit. AI assist can manage your workflow, save you time. It'll call your contacts, inform them about new offers, what's coming up. You know, have you got is there a online special that you want to send them, you know. Maybe Kiwi's offering something, so you have your AI assist send out your Kiwi link to all your contacts. It'll send out the best cashback offers and getting 50% of the cash back they get. Endlessly learning new skills. This is an AI assistant. All right. You don't have to use it for AI marketing. You can use it for any business you choose. You know, do robocalls. Yeah, I don't like robocalls myself, but you know, they're getting more and more and more and more popular. Most of the survey things that you get are robocalls. And then maybe you'll get somebody live on the other end after that if you accept it. But you know, it'll be happy to run it for you. This is a great tool that we can use. AI marketing is a passive income with the building of a team. Additional income and bonuses are within reach. I talked about this a little earlier too. You don't have to refer, you'll still make money. You don't have to refer, but if you do refer, you'll make a lot more money. You'll double it. You'll double it. Because number one, like I say, if you give out your certificate on the AI marketing side, that person that uses your certificate, you'll earn a 5% commission from them. Not from them, from the company, for the amount that they spend on an advertising budget. All right, $5 on 100, $50 on 1,000. You know, and that's pretty good. You use the brain to sign up. All right, and I'm like I said earlier, use the brain. Always use the brain. The other ones don't exist. And be absolutely adamant about it, because if they don't use the brain, then they can't get involved in the INB side, which is the network marketing side. Okay, there's no obligation to do it. All right, but if they use the brain, it's there for them if they want to. They don't have to start a new account to start earning commissions on the AI or on the INB marketing side. So if they use the brain, all income streams are open to them. If they don't use the brain, only the AI marketing side is open to them. If they do use the brain and they refer someone, they will also get a 5% commission on the start from their personal referrals top-ups. So that's another $5 on the, so you give them the certificate, you make $5 commission on the AI marketing side. And then that gets transferred over, if you use the brain, only if you use the brain, that gets transferred over to your INB account. And your INB account registers that they made a $100 advertising budget purchase and pays you another 5%, all the way up to 15%, depending on the level that you're at. I'll get to that. So referring can make you a lot more money. You know, I mentioned earlier, I did a withdrawal on the 1st of July for $1,287, was in my Bitcoin account about 16, 17 hours later. I love to see that. I love to see that. And what I did yesterday is I did another withdrawal from my INB marketing side from all the commissions that I've been paid from my team sales. $1,500. Another $1,500 was deposited in my Bitcoin account this morning at 9:30. I did my withdrawal last night at 5 o'clock. It was there when I woke up this morning. Well, after I woke up this morning, but when I checked it, it was there and it showed me the time. It was at 9:30, just before that hour before the meeting started. And, you know, so that, I made $1,287 in commissions from my AI marketing side, but I also made another $1,500, and I didn't withdraw at all. I left $300 in there. I don't know why. I just like to have a little bit in there just in case what? I don't know. Need to help somebody. And, you know, Bitcoin fees are up and down all over the place. So I check the Bitcoin fee, and if it's more than $3, I'll send it from that account because it's only $3. So doing the referring will make you more money, much more money. So the fun part is you're going to refer anyway, whether you want to or not, because 6-8 months down the road, you're going to be, you know, maybe a year down the road, something like that. You're going to have a new car in your driveway, or a new truck, or a motorcycle, or you're going to buy an RV to go traveling across the the great nation that you live in and the continents and all that kind of stuff. I'd love to drive from the tippy top north of Canada, well, maybe that tippy top north of Canada or Alaska, all the way down to the very southern shores of Tierra del Fuego in Argentina. I would love that drive. It's awesome. For me, I do it on a sailboat. So people are going to come up to you and say, where did you, I thought you lost your job 6 months ago. How are you able to afford this? Oh, well, I got a business. I work a business online and it's been doing really, really well for me. So this is one of my rewards. Oh, what business do you work with? Well, let me show you. Can I get in on it? Sure. Let me show you how. So over time, you definitely will refer people. All right. It's just going to happen. And like I said earlier too, if you're not sharing this with people, you're doing them a disservice. You know, it's just so important these days, especially, you know, with the world marketplace the way it is, people losing their jobs, businesses, well, maybe they're starting to open again, but there won't be as many open as there used to be. So many businesses have gone bankrupt because they just couldn't keep their, you know, their store's not open, but they still have to pay rent. You know, unless they own the store and then they own the store outright, then it's not that big of a deal. But most businesses pay rent to a landlord. And if their store is not open, how are they going to pay the rent? Bankrupt. You know, with this, there is no store. All the stores are online. All the stores are virtual, and we make money. You know, Richard Rivas here, he says, AI marketing has been such a wonderful experience. Before AI, I was reckless with my money and never really knew it because seeing a number on a screen, and I'm becoming goal oriented as well as noticing my receipts. What he's doing with this is he's uploading the receipts that he purchases offline. You know, he goes to the grocery store, he uploads his receipt, but you know, he's seeing, oh, I'm spending, you know, $400 on food for this week. Okay. And keeping better track of what he's spending. So he's becoming a better financial planner for himself or his family, right? Being able to know how to live below his means, because that's what we need to do, is live below our means and save and invest. All right. Richard Rivas, really impressed. Whoever came up with this is a mastermind. I agree. The guy's a genius, whoever came up with this. Fascinating. Opened 25 days ago with a $5,000 investment. Currently have a 65% cash back, and he's going to reinvest it all. I know people, there's people on this team that have put in $5, $10, $15, $20, $30,000. And they're making bank with it. They are. You know, it's nice that they've got that to put it in. And they've been some pretty good financial planning on their own so far. And now they've seen the opportunity and seen what it can do. And why keep 20 grand in a mutual fund when it's making you 6% a year, when this will make you 35% a month? Maybe more, right? Doesn't make sense. A comprehensive report. This was done the 19th of May. Web domain called snoops.com. Snoops, SNOOPS.com, not Snopes. It's nothing to do with Snopes. There's no fake news here. AI marketing currently hosted on a server in the United States. IP address, this one here. Go and look it up. Punch those numbers into your URL, see what happens. US dollar local currency and English local language. The AI marketing is privately registered by Whois Privacy Corporation. You can check on Whois, and I do for everybody that sends me an opportunity, and I get many every week, and I do 5 minutes of due diligence on them, and then 99% of the time kick them to the curb because they're just a scam. Whois helps with that because you can type the copy and paste the URL name into the Whois search engine, hit search, and it'll tell you exactly when the website was registered. It will tell you exactly when it needs to be renewed, who the hosting company is, and when it was last updated. All right. And I get people saying, oh, no, invest in this. It's paying 20% a day. And I've been in it for 2 years. I go to the website, and the website says it's, $785 days in business, and we do all this and we're experienced. We've got so many traders and all that kind. I punch the number into who is, and it says it's been operational for a month. And I go back to the person that sent it to me and say, you know, you need to look at AI marketing because yours is bunk. I don't say it like that, but most of them out there are, right? And who is a great way to check on that. AI marketing earning an estimated 35 grand a day, right? And it's more than that now because this was done in 19th of May, over a month ago. 25,191,000 purchase price or selling price. That's the value of the AI marketing website. 3.7 million daily unique visitors. That's how many people are visiting your AI marketing site every day. Now that includes the members, right? But there's only so many members, and they're, you know, 3.7 million visits. That's sales too, right? So it gives you an idea of how popular AI marketing is. This is a screenshot. One of our French Connection people, he's a coder, and there's a whole video showing all of this. What he does is he takes a sale through the process and punching whatever keys and numbers on the keyboard, brings up the code as it's going through, and it shows exactly what's going on with that particular sale. You know, country array, this one was in Russia with a 1.5% cashback and a 30-day payment delay. And the AI marketing service was Domino's Pizza by the sounds of it. You know, AI marketing services partners, Domino's. You know, it goes through the whole thing. And that video is available on the Telegram Stone Age Bounty group. So if you're a member already, I highly recommend you become a member of the Telegram Stone Age Bounty group. I think it's imperative. If you're on my team, you should be on that group, right? That's where all my updates go. I do update outside groups as well, but that's where my updates are, and leaders go there, and then leaders share it with their team, right? You know, if there's something going on with the site, I put it up there as best to my knowledge. If there's a bonus going on, which there is right now till the 6th, I put it up there. If there's something else going on, or I help people, I mean, there's 1,500 members in there right now, and everybody loves to help everybody else. If you're a member, sign up, get involved with the Telegram group, Stone Age Bounty, and ask your questions. There's hundreds of links and videos and pinned messages that will help you with your marketing of this, with expanding your business. There's my YouTube channel. You need to be part of that too. Subscribe to it. The link is on the Telegram group. You need to subscribe to it and get the videos. Watch all the videos in there. There's 15 or 16 videos that go through all of this step by step so that you learn. And if you're promoting a business, you need to know that business. All right. And this screen here shows the legitimacy. Wexford Alliance is the parent company. You can see down here, AI marketing, registered 2nd of May, 2017. The incorporation date, 2nd of May, 2017. This is on the Hong Kong Business Exchange, their corporate business listing site. Here's the document, you know, and here's their official number. You can go and look it up yourself. They're there, right? And this is Hong Kong. This isn't that Company's House in England. Okay, Company's House is, I mean, I'm not nothing against Company's House, but if you got $30, you can go and register a business there online, and now you're officially registered. These guys, the Hong Kong corporation listings, to register a corporation in Hong Kong, it's a little more than that. And these guys have done that, and they did that more than 4 years ago. So you know there's longevity here, right? And what comes with longevity is future, because they've been at this for 4 years. They've got a pretty good idea what they're going. Yeah, they still have some hoops and hoops to jump through, and there's challenges with things that happen. But I mean, that's going to happen in any business, and it's a sign of good growth. Okay, this goes over the what I just did with the Snoops, ranked 800. Now I just saw a post this morning actually from Alexa.com. We're 500. We're in the top 500. worldwide. That's worldwide. AI marketing is in the top 500 websites visited globally. Out of 1.5 billion websites out there, AI marketing is in the top 500. Isn't that incredible? 1 billion visitors yearly, valued at 25 million plus, 12 million US dollars earnings for AI marketing. That's their profit, not ours. Okay. Our profit is paid, and then this is what's left over. Okay, this is after all, 5 years old. Okay, yeah, like I say, the website was registered in 2015, so it's 5+ years old now. We're 2021 now. So they've had this idea and they've been working with it since the business was registered. So it like I say, there's history there, which means longevity. And up until the 6th of July, this is a month old. I keep saying I'm going to change it, but I'm so busy helping people and whatnot. I don't have a lot of time to come in and do this stuff. Bitcoin is down to 9%. Cashback, if you top up from your cashback wallet, you'll get a 10% bonus. Payeer is a 9% bonus, and Tether is 8% onto your oh, my fingers. 8%, and that's added directly to your ad balance. When you put in $10, you'll get 11. All right, it's nice. It's their way of saying thanks for signing up, and that only goes to the 6th. They may extend it. They may do. They're always doing some kind of bonus situation where you can build it a little bit more through some way, shape, or form. Sometimes they don't, but they do quite a bit of these types of bonuses. And this is going till the 6th. It's the 3rd today. So if you haven't put any money in, take advantage of this, because you might as well get, like I say, Bitcoin for this promotion is 9%. Take advantage. Take advantage. You put $100 in, you'll get 109. Put 1,000 in, you get 1,090. Why not? Why not? Right? Our team is growing around the world. I said that earlier. Earnings are legit. We're long-standing. And the most beautiful thing of AI marketing is it's all automated. We don't have to do anything other than top up our wallet, our advertising budget. I mean, top up our advertising budget, let the robot do its work, and then withdraw money when we have money to withdraw, or top up with that money, build it up to a certain amount. Like I say, I suggest you don't have to do this. My suggestion is that you build up your advertising budget to $1,000, and then you can start taking a little bit out. I mean, you need to, all right? To build it up to $1,000 from 125 will take you 8-9 months, right? If this isn't get rich quick, it never has been. Okay, this is not a long, slow slog. This is a fun participation earnings maker. So after the 9 months or so, it may take you 8, it may take you 10. It's all speculation. Okay, but you will get there. Once you do get there, then start taking out $100 a month. All right, from the 1,000, you'll earn $1,300, $1,350, maybe $1,400, $1,450. Right now, the 1,000 has to go back in for more advertising. Right, so you've got the profits there, $300 plus. But if you only take 100 out and put those profits back in, it continues to build your advertising budget. Correct? So you take out the $100 a month and you put in $1,250, and then the next month you get out $1,400 or close to it, $1,385, and you take out 100, and then you put $1,285 in, and you just keep building it and building it till it's to 5,000. Then you take out 500 a month till it's to 10,000, and at 10,000, you know, a $10,000 advertising budget on a monthly basis, speculation, you know, it might take a month and a half. It might, it all depends on how the robot spends your money. But speculation on that. But at 10,000 a month, theoretically, you should be making $3 grand a month. Okay, is that enough for you? Maybe. I can't, $3 grand a month it isn't a small amount, but you can take 1,000 out and put $2 grand a month back in and build it up to 20,000. Then you get $6 grand a month. Right. And $6 grand a month, that's probably a decent income for North America, UK, Australia, those kinds of countries, in Philippines, Nigeria, Suriname, Panama, here in Honduras. Average Honduran wage here is $400 a month. This thing is exploding in Central America because that's the way it is down here. From Mexico border down Tierra del Fuego, monthly incomes are very, 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 very small. And to live on $400 a month, even here in Honduras, to live on $400 a month is difficult, which is why it's exploding in Central America and Africa and Philippines and Indonesia. It's just going crazy because people see this and they work at it. It's absolutely amazing. Okay. We've got a system that we set up for recruiting. I don't like the word recruiting. I need to take that out of that and replace it with referring. We're not the military. Although we teach a specific system that if you follow it, it's been successful for me. It's been successful for my upline, which I learned it from, right? And some things I've tweaked it a little bit from the experience that I've had in the network marketing industry over the past 30 years, right? This isn't my first rodeo. So I've tweaked it a little bit and using what they're teaching and adding to it. It's not difficult to refer people, especially when you tell them that, for $100, $150, you can start earning a 5-figure income in a very short period of time. And 2 years is a short period of time, in the long stretch of things, right? And here's what's going to happen if you don't get involved. The time's going to go by anyway. The time's going to go by anyway. You can get involved and do 5-10 minutes of work a day, maybe an hour, depending on how involved you want to get in it. You can let the robot do its passive thing and upgrade till you get to where you want to be through the cashback system, or you can refer people and earn commissions and upgrade that way. You can do all those things, right? The more work you do in your business, the faster it will grow. All right. I started this with $126, December the 30th last year, 2020. So I'm 6 months into this, 6 months and a little bit, right? This is July the 3rd. So I'm 6 months and 3 days into this. Okay. I have never put another dime out of my pocket into this business. And here's what I'm going to go do now is start. I'm going to share my, no, that's not what I want. Here's my, okay. Now you see my browser. I'm going to go into my AI marketing back office and show you, because I'm transparent. I believe that everybody should be shown everything, right? So that and I'm not lying to you, right? It adds credibility, especially to this business. That might not work there. Let me go again. Here we are. I'm on an island in the Caribbean, so the internet is very slow. I apologize for that. And it's got to go to space and back. Come on. English, sign in. Here's where the brain is important. Use the brain. These ones don't exist. They don't exist. Ignore them. Get them out of there. Don't even put them because you want to use your brain. You want to use the blue brain to sign in with. If you don't, you take away the INB marketing side. You take away a whole bunch of money. And you're only hurting yourself if you do that. And traffic lights, 1, 2, come on. And 3. Things in the way. Log in, and I 2FA everything that I can. I use Authy, Twilio's Authy, because it's I like it better than Google Authenticator. 121173. I don't mind you seeing the number because it'll never ever be repeated. Nobody can get into your account. Nobody, if you have your 2FA set up. Nobody. They might have your password, but then it comes to 2FA. And if they don't have the Authenticator app on their computer or their phone that is yours, which is virtually it's impossible. Okay, they're not getting into your account. They can't. My advertising. What you see here is the first place you come into your back office after you signed up. There's a video. When you do sign up, you have to tell your robot who you are. You just enter your name, press introduce yourself, and so on and so forth. There's a video you may have to watch. It's very informative and tells you everything that I'm telling you and how AI marketing works, so that you know they've told you there's full disclosure. Okay, being transparent. Here we have the. It looks like a credit card. It's not. This number here is your membership number. Nobody can buy anything with this card. It's not a Visa. It's not a MasterCard, although they're coming out with one. My pending cashback. These are commissions that from sales that I've made, or the robots made for me, that are in my pending wallet. All of this will eventually move to my cashback. And in my cashback, I have $110.62. I can withdraw this money, or I can use it to top up. We're only in the first week of July, so I'm going to use it to top up. I top up at 5 o'clock every day. 5 o'clock every day. All right, so I'm going to leave that for now. I will show you how to top it up, but I'm going to leave that in there for now. And there's a video on my YouTube channel on how to top up, so it's there. Cashback card. This is the pre-order that they put out. It got sold out in almost, it was 20 days, 500,000 cards were sold. They've taken that to the, none of us have paid for it yet, but they've taken the customer base to the card provider, and they're working out the details on them right now. First rollout will be in Europe and Asia, and then they're going to jump through the hoops they have to make this card. And this is a plastic card that you'll be able to take your cash back, withdraw it onto this card, and then go buy something with that card. And whenever you use that card with the cash back that you've earned from here, you'll earn cash back from the card. So this is something I'm really excited about. It's coming in the future. The AI assistant. This is the virtual assistant that I was talking about. You set it up, you do a test run, you run it, you program it to what you want to do, and it just goes out and does it for you. Sets your appointments, sets out cashback offers, sets out other offers. If you've got another business that you're promoting, that it'll send out links for that. It'll anything that you need it to do that it's capable of, it'll do that. Here's your online cashback. The second way of earning. All right. Here you look at some of these stores. Play Today, Sukuri, I haven't even heard of some of these, right? Shutterstock, I've heard of them. FitStars, D-Test, there's pages and pages and pages of them. And these are just the ones that they've got listed. Look at IT services, travel and tourism, online shops, clothing, kids, computers, all electronics, gifts, flowers, software, music, everything that you need. You can shop from your own cashback. I mean, I like using Kiwi because I love to travel. And you create a link. If the link is created, just type the URL web. If you go to joesshoes.com, type joesshoes.com in here. And if it makes a link, you copy that link and you go to that link and it'll send you to the AI marketing connection to that link. And here's another way you could prove to yourself that this actually is. All right. Go and buy something from one of your, go to your site, kiwi.com, go to the site, and it'll take you directly to kiwi.com. Now, what you have to do is open a new account with the AI marketing website, because it won't, right? If you already have an account with Kiwi, just open a new one in this case. And then you know, Cox and Hole to Belize City. Belize City, Belize, and you search and it'll give you the price and you buy it and you earn a commission. It's that simple. Okay. It's that simple. And you can give that link out to somebody else who's going to go traveling, or somebody's going to Walmart. Oh, well, why don't you shop on this link? What? And then that's an introduction to introduce them to the business too. You know, you could be doing this, making this yourself. Oh, really? Can I? Really? That's pretty cool. And you show it to them, right? Third, offline cashback. Recognize some of those names. Starbucks. I'm not a big Starbucks fan myself. I don't like their coffee. But Walmart, McDonald's, KFC, Subway, no, so I don't know what these are. BP, I know British Petroleum. Sainsbury's, I know. Target, I know. Tesco, I know. Tesco's a grocery store in the UK. This is where you upload your receipts. You claim your cash back. You take a picture. You need to enter the last 4 digits of the bank card you used for your cash backs. Okay. Always use that card for your shopping, right? Collect your receipts, upload the images. And if they're valid, if there's a partnership with AI marketing, you'll get a cash back. It's not much, but you'll get a cash back, right? If you go and spend $1,000 on groceries, right? You might as well get a little bit of a cash back on that. Why not? Every little bit counts, right? So that's the third way. The fourth way is through your gift certificate on the cash back here. Okay. Gift certificate. All you need to do is when you tell somebody and they sign up, you copy your gift certificate by this link here, or highlighting and copying and then pasting it to them. They enter it in the top up section, and then you get credited with their certificate use. As you can see, everybody in here, I got 2 people that use Google, but they're not doing a whole lot anyway. Now this guy's not, he signed up and used his certificate and never ever, but I've got, you know, no way to contact him. If they use the brain, you get their email address. That's another bonus of giving out your certificate, is you get their email address so you can contact them and tell them about meetings, tell them about the Telegram channel, tell them about the Zoom calls, and so on and so forth. But these are all the people that have used the certificate in my group, my personals, and the money that I've earned. You know, we look at the sales. I've earned $103 just from these people topping up, and that goes directly to my cashback wallet. Right? Whenever someone tops up with this again, you know, Graham put $100 or $10 in. Great, I earned 50 cents. Sujit, 100. I earned $5 straight into my cashback wallet. And that's just on the AI marketing side, if the certificate is used. If they don't use a certificate, none of this applies. Okay. You won't get any commissions whatsoever, and they're quote on their own. You'll get the commissions on the INB side if you use the brain. If you didn't use the brain, you won't get any. Okay. So use the brain. Use the brain. You can also, how do you market this? There's 2. There's, what are you talking about? Oh, it went in there anyway. This is you can create landing pages for this. All right. And these landing pages are quite good, actually. They're quite good. You have a personal assistant, which is basically your name and photo and so on and so forth, that you can put on the page a little bit of a blurb about you. And this is a great spot to put something that you know, to help promote and help them make the decision to become an AI marketing member. All right, and your name, your email address, phone number, WhatsApp, Telegram, all your contact information, so they can get a hold of you. You can click on this, and it will also show on the page a 5% affiliate program. That's the one I just showed you with the gift certificate. And this one, you can have it automatically put the gift certificate to work for them. But you must, always must explain the terms and conditions of using the gift certificate. Okay, always be upfront and let them make the choice. And if they make the choice, you send them the link where the gift certificate is always it. Then you don't have to send a code. You don't have to. It's automatically put into their account. They get credited into your account as being a referral, and you start earning commissions from their top-ups. Okay, with this click, it automatically goes in. Video gallery, other more videos on how the system is and how it works, and so on and so forth. And I'll show you that link just by clicking on here. One thing I'm going to say too before that loads is I'm going to edit this again. My picture wasn't in there. I guess I removed it. Why? I don't know. I want one of the things you need to do with this business and any other business is use your picture. Use your picture. Because people want to see who you're dealing with. Right? When you come to the Zoom meeting, you've seen this picture. I use the same picture everywhere. Everywhere I use that same picture because it's a familiar picture. It's who I am. People come to the meetings. They go on to Telegram. They go on to Facebook. They go and they see that it's me. They come to a live. Oh, it is actually him. It's not just a fake picture, you know, or it's not just, you know, the 2 letters in a circle or some ghost that's in a circle as your avatar for who you are. Use your picture. It's important. It adds credibility. It adds comfort. It adds trust. It adds all kinds of things. Now, as you see, this is the landing page that I just put out there. All right, and it's the same one. And the video hasn't loaded. I guess the internet's too slow. But that's the 1-minute video on, you know, Al's got $100 and wants to make $35 a month instead of $5 a year. You know, we've got these kinds of names and Dell and Scotiabank, Deutsche Bank, Goldman Sachs. Come on. All of the information is on this page, and it's a great page to put out. Really well done. There's a PDF presentation that you can download right here from it. It's a really good presentation as well. And then they just click on sign up, and then it'll go to this page, and they use the brain, and then they go through the sign up procedure. What that does, I mean, as it stands, this one won't tell them anything about the INB marketing side, but by using the brain, they can again go to inb.network, sign in using the same credentials, login credentials that they used to create this account, and boom, they'll see their INB marketing account. Okay, and they will be registered in your INB marketing account because they used the brain. Okay, so you can use these landing pages. This one does this gift certificate automatically for me. This one doesn't do the gift certificate automatically for me. And truthfully, I don't use them much. I have my own landing page and such that goes through the whole procedure and videos and such. That's available through our Telegram group as well. Sales, look at my sales. All right, AliExpress, you've heard of them. Tide Buy, Domino's, I sold another pizza. Woohoo! Make another 13 cents. That's great. Udemy, awesome place to buy names. You know, and you can see here 744 pages of these sales. These are only my sales today. Look at my stats. Now, this is really interesting because, like I said, I started with 126 bucks. From that 126 bucks via the people that I've referred, and I haven't referred that many. Personally, 20, and not everybody's doing something, right? There's accounts on my front line that haven't put a dime in. No, oh, I'll sign up, and then maybe I won't. And I don't know, they're all off playing basketball somewhere. I don't know. But those that have helped me to bring that $126 advertising budget up to $15,407. And there's another $213 ready to go in, plus whatever this is at 5 o'clock that will go back into here in the next day or two, right? From that advertising budget, the amount the robot has spent is only $8,600, $8,700. So $8,700 from 15.5, that leaves quite a bit for the robot to spend still. But I've already earned $16,247 from $8,698 spend. Now, what does that work out to? With percentage profits, all right? So we take 16,247, we divide that by 8,698, and that equals 1.86 minus 1, the 1 representing this amount here, right? 86.7% profit, not the 5.5. This number here only reflects the profit of cash back to advertising budget. It's not really accurate. Although you can't take this money out, there's still $7,000 or so left here to spend. So it's really an asset. $7,000 is still an asset, not a liability. Whereas this is a liability. We spent it, right? So from the 7,000 left, you think I'll make another 16,000? It's quite possible. You know, maybe 15,000. It's only 7 instead of 8. But I'm always topping up. You know, $1,000 went into it this week already. Another $1,000 will go in by the, every week. Every week, I'm putting in $1,000 into my advertising budget. Not just because of cash back. I mean, this average is about $200 a day. I won't lie to you. That was yesterday's $213.40 because the robot hasn't picked it up yet. There was 1,000 in there before. So 1,000 to 213. So this will be probably around 213, 214. It might be 197 at 5 o'clock. I will top it up and that'll go in here and the robot will pick it up. And that goes on until July, 31 days in July. So -7, July 24th. Then I'll let it accumulate and then I'll withdraw it on the 31st. Right? Back to stats. This are my sales, my daily sales. All right, daily sales commissions, views, visitors, sales. Anybody that's in affiliate marketing knows that there's the click-through rate and the conversion rate. When you send out an email campaign to something like ClickBank or JVZoo, Digistore 24, or those kinds of things, where they're great products and really good commissions, you can earn 50, 60, 75% commissions through ClickBank, not the 1, 5, 10, 15% we earn here. But when you use ClickBank, you have to do all the work yourself. They don't have a robot that you can use with ClickBank. So you have to do all the work yourself. You have to go out and do the research to find out what's trending. You have to find out who's buying what, and then you have to find out where to send your link to, and then send the link out to an email list that you may already have. But if you don't, you have to build that. How do you build that? Well, you go and buy names, and you go and you go and promote your landing page so that you do your email captures and so on and so forth. and then you hope they buy. With ClickBank, they have 5, maybe 5% click-through rate. That means they'll send out 91,000, they'll send out 100,000 emails, and maybe 5,000 will go and visit their advertising. This one sends out 91,924 ads so far, and I've had 41,000 people click on it. That's what visitors means. That's the click-through rate. Okay, it's about 45%. It's huge. It is absolutely huge in this business. And then there's the conversion rate. From that 5,000 that actually click through on your ClickBank link, you'll get a 0.5 to 1% that actually buy something. And you may or may not make a profit depending on what you had to spend in order to get your email list out, in order to do the market research and all the other things you have to spend money on in order to make those sales. This one, I didn't have to spend any more money, right? I don't, my commissions aren't as high as 50, 60%, but I'll also guarantee you, because I have done ClickBank. I still have I've had a ClickBank account since almost they opened. It's a great system. It really can do a lot for you. But I'll tell you, this will do more, because yeah, I get a 75% commission from a $100 sale. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. But out of that $75 commission, I had to spend 60 of it in order to get my campaign out. Right? You got to do all the advertising yourself, remember. You got to get your list together yourself. This one does it all for you. So they have a conversion rate of 1/2 to 1%. This is a 5-6% conversion rate of this, a 16% conversion rate of your visitors. I mean, 16% of your visitors, or 15, somewhere around there, will go to and click on your site and buy something. And, you know, these are my daily sales. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. And you can see here, 19 pages of that, 10 days per sale, 190 days. I didn't start out making $400 a day, $365 a day. My first day's sale, I didn't make anything, just like everybody else. Right? I made $7.50 my second day, $12 my third, $6 my fourth. You know, you don't start out huge in this business. You start out and you build it. This is the money that I put back in when it got made available into my cashback wallet. To top up, when they use the certificate, it'll say here, use gift certificate. Click on that. It'll change screens. There'll be a field here to enter the number if they haven't automatically done it from the link that you sent them. Enter the code, press pay, and it'll show up directly in their ads balance. A couple days later, the robot will pick it up, and away you go. To top up more, you enter the amount here, pick however you want to top it up with. Visa, MasterCard doesn't work everywhere. Sorry. Visa, MasterCard doesn't work everywhere. They're Eurocentric, Asia-centric. Some places in Africa they work, but Western style, Canada, the US, Australia, UK, they don't work right now. They're trying, but the banking laws are prohibiting it, and they're working with them to set up new contracts and new banks. I don't know when that is going to happen, but I'm praying soon. But we got a mirror card. I don't even know what that is. Bitcoin for the United States, unfortunately, Bitcoin is the only, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether are the only ways to top up. Perfect Money and Payeer are not available to US citizens. Again, banking laws. They would love to have US citizens as US residents. Anyone in the United States, if you've got an address in the United States, you can't use these, because they don't accept US residences. Hey, we won't pass their KYC. Why that is, again, banking laws. All right. What else do I need to show you on here? Transfer. This is how you withdraw. I want to withdraw that money, $100, and continue. Select the method. Okay, I don't take it out Bitcoin. I put my wallet address in there. I press transfer. It's a $2 fee for Bitcoin, which is awesome. And 12 hours, 15, 24 hours later, I'll have this money in my Bitcoin account. I don't want to withdraw that right now, so I won't. So there's a support. There's an FAQ. If you're new to this, that's the first place you go. And if you haven't gone there yet, you need to go and read all this, all of it. Read it, learn it, live it. Okay. Every question that almost you can think of, I don't know, not every question, because there's some here that aren't, some that get asked that aren't here, but for the most part, your questions are answered right here. It's super easy. It just takes time to read, right? And you got to put some time into this in order to be able to promote it. If you don't want to refer, all right, you want it, how can money be withdrawn and how do you use it? There's, you don't have to, okay? But you want to learn your business inside out, up, down, over, through, up, down, backwards, because you want to be, oh, look, another $3. I love it. You want to know what you're talking about. You want to be confident in what you're talking about. And you want to be able to show stuff like this so that they can be confident in getting involved with you. There are tasks you can do as well. You can like their videos on YouTube and Instagram. You can share your videos and share the videos on the social networks. You can write an article on a blog somewhere. They'll pay you what, $3.50 for that. It's not much, but hey, it's $3.50, and that goes into your cashback wallet. So you can use that to top up with when you get to $10. So, that's another way to earn. It's only $3.50, but some people on this planet earn $5 a day. So it can be quite substantial. That's my AI marketing back office. It's super easy, super simple. Some things are simple, but they're not necessarily easy. This is both. This is simple and easy. All right. Now we get to the INB side. Now, I know I'm going a little bit longer than this. I try to keep them to an hour and a half, but I'm Gabby, as you can tell. I hope I'm not frustrated. I see some people have left. All right. Well, they're missing out on some information. This is getting recorded. At least I hope it is. Said the recording had started and I didn't turn it off. And maybe YouTube will let me upload this one. It sometimes usually stops at about 85 minutes. So, but maybe it will. Fire hydrant. Oops. You. And log in. This is the INB network side. They're separate companies. INB Network is his own company, separate from AI marketing. They do work very, very closely together and have some of the same things. And they're both separate companies from the same parent organization. So, they do have ties, but they are treated as separate companies. 924-461. 924-461. And confirm that brings me into the INB side. And if you've never seen this before and you use the brain to sign up, inb.network. This here, inb.network. Go there. It'll give you a login page. Log in with your AI marketing credentials, and you'll come to this page. You can go to the AI marketing site here as well. How do I earn? Our marketing model is really simple. Not some easy for some people, but it is a simple marketing model. You go out and you tell people. You can tell people on social media. You can tell people in forum groups. You can advertise your website. You can do all kinds of things to get the word out. You can even shake hands in an elevator if that's, when that's allowed again. At a party, talking to people. You can share this any way you choose. All you need to do is share it and then teach them how to share it, doing exactly the same thing that you did, exactly the same thing that I'm doing on this Zoom meeting. You share, they sign up using the brain, so both sides are open. Then they top up, you earn a little bit of money. They sign someone up, they top up, they earn a little bit of money. And it's really, really, really simple. Our bonuses and our commissions are paid in what's called PRTN. That's a cryptocurrency that that INB uses to pay our bonus or our commissions out with, 1-to-1 for US dollars. And you go to your assets section and you can see how many PRTN you've earned. 568 now. That was at 350 this morning. So this is the account that I took out $1,500 yesterday and left $350 in. Okay, that was yesterday. 5 o'clock yesterday. 350 to 600. That's $250 overnight that I've earned for not doing anything. And I can withdraw that. All I need to do is give it a Bitcoin wallet address or an Ethereum or Tether. I'll wait because it's a $3 fee. That's not much when it comes to 600 bucks. No, it's not, but it's even less if you take out more than 1,000. So I'm just going to leave that till it gets back up to 1,000, take out another 1,000. Okay. Going back to how to earn. It's really simple. And this is the chart that we use to, I'm moving my, oh, come on. Moving that up top so I can see everything. This is the chart that INB has for our team sales. Okay. You sign up, you're a partner. 5% commissions from anybody to sign up. That's it. That's all. When they put some money in, $10 or more, you'll get still 5% commission, but you move up to an agent. All right. And as they put more in and you sign up some more people and your whole team value builds, this number here is your total team sales, your first level, second level, third level, fourth, all the way to 15 levels, 14 levels. I mean, this is the total amount of that. When you get to the $4,096 in your total team sales, you'll jump up to a leading agent and earn 6%. When you get to 8,192, you'll earn 6%. That's from your direct referrals. Okay, I'll get to the second one in a minute. VIP agent at 8192 to 7%. Manager $32,768, 9%. You know, and all the way up to 15% at $1,048,576. That seems like a lot of team sales, but it's really not. It's really not. I mean, I didn't intend on referring a whole lot of people anyway, but I did. Not me personally, but I referred Connie, who referred a whole bunch of you. She's got probably 150 people on her team. I referred another one, Marvi. She's got over 2,000 in her team. I referred Raheem, who's got also more than 2,000 in his team. I referred Michael. I've referred, Mr. G, and I've used, and they're all building their teams, and it's the team building and the teaching how to do the team building that brings up these numbers very, very quickly. And if you go back to my partner's account, you'll see where I am a leading director. I'm at 14% level with $661,000 in my total team sales. All right. Not very much. I only, what is that? 400,000 to go to get to the 15%. And then I'm at the top level there. My bonus level, which is the second way here. All right. These numbers here, these are calculated on your second level down. Your first level is not included in this. So the bonuses are always lagging behind a little bit than your total team sales because your front line doesn't count into your bonus. But when those team sales from your second level down go to 4,096, you earn $100 bonus, which is a bonus buyout, not a payout. So that's where the NBO tokens come into play. In order to collect your $100 bonus, you have to have 100 NBO tokens, which is a token that is sold on an exchange for 5, 6, 7 cents. So to buy 100 NBO tokens might cost you $5, $6, $7. Then they're put into your assets. As you can see, I've got 172 NBO tokens in there. So to collect a $100 bonus, they would take 100 NBO tokens from me. And then that bonus is immediately directed to your advertising balance. So your advertising balance goes up by $100, or your ad balance goes up by $100. The robot picks it up and you earn 35% on this $100. So you get more. So buying the NBO tokens for $5 and then this going to your advertising budget, and then you're earning 135 because of it. what's the problem with buying NBO tokens? And then you put the 100 back in, you earn another 35, put the 100 back in, and this can go on forever, right? And then at 81.92, 500, then manager 1,500, leading manager 20, all the way up to $2 million. Okay. Our upline, not directly, Mona, 2 or 3 up from me, just qualified for her $150,000 bonus. She just qualified. So these numbers aren't out of whack. You know, that's $1 million or $4,194,000 in team sales. Second level down, $150,000 bonus. That goes directly into her AI marketing ad budget. So over time, she will earn the commissions on that $150,000. Isn't that awesome? I think that's absolutely fantastic. Third is override bonuses. You've made manager level with $32,000 sales in your whole team. Okay. You get a 9% commission from whatever your directs top up. From everybody second level down, depending on where your directs are, if they're at 6%, you'll get a 2% override on the rest of the team. Okay. And that all depends on the rest of their team. I mean, you know, you sign somebody up who's at 7%, you'll get a 2% override from their second level down. If you sign somebody up that's still at 6%, you'll get a 3% override from their team down. And it averages, it goes from 1, 3, 5, 7, 12, depending on where you are on this scale and where your directs are on this scale and down the line. And usually it works out that people that you sign up are at least a level below. They can match up to you, which negates the override, but you're still getting this percentage from your directs. So, and by the time you're up here anyway, you know, you've got these bonuses going into your AI marketing account. This one is going into my account right now. Okay. As I purchase more NBO tokens, I'll put more, because you can put it in $1,000 at a time or 2,000, depending on how many bonuses are accumulated. And, you know, three ways of earning here. This is how they determine what your bonus calculation is. There's the secret is when you do a multi-level marketing, which is what we do here. This is what we do. I'm going to stop my share and then share the screen with you. Share the screen again. Photos. There we go. Okay, you can see that now. So this is how we do it. All right. Yeah, it looks like a pyramid. You know what? So does the government. So does your job. There's the owner of the business, and then he's got a bunch of department managers, and they've got managers below them, and then they've got the workers down at the bottom, right? It all looks the same. Don't be afraid of this kind of thing. This is one of the most beautiful ways of earning money there is on the planet. Ask any billionaire that's out there. Richard Branson, Robert Kiyosaki, even Donald Trump, if you like him or not. Donald Trump has even said this. If everything went bust today and I ran out of everything, I would go and find me a network marketing company and build it like my life depended on it, because it's the best way to become a millionaire on this planet there is. And this is a system that was started in 1959 by Dr. Forrest Shackley. You may know of the Shackley business. So you bring, this is me, the heart up here, and I come on to you and you sign up. Then I help you bring A in. I work with you to bring A in. I work with you and A to bring D, E, and F in. And this leg, we call them legs, starts to build and build and build, and it'll go 14 levels deep. And by the time it is, 3, 3, 3, and this is what we teach, is refer 3, help them refer 3, and help them refer 3. By that time, me being the heart up here, I won't have to spend a whole lot of time in A's leg here, helping these people, because you and A will know your business inside out and backwards to be able to do it on your own. And it's your business. You need to do that. You know, you can fall back on me and I'll check up and see how things are going. And you always check in with the Telegram group to find updates when these meetings are, and then we'll get more frequent and so on and so forth to make it easier for you to bring people in. You know, bring people to these meetings. Yeah, they're long, but they tell you everything there is to know about this business. And what a great way to sell somebody on becoming a member and working it, even just the passive side, right? So when this one is going on autopilot, which it will be down here, I have 7 legs that are actually working, and 3 of them are on autopilot. I don't have to spend any time in there at all. All right, it's absolutely beautiful. So now I'm working on the other ones, and then they'll bring in 3 more. Once you get 3 that are on autopilot, right? When A is on autopilot, you work with B and C. If you'll be working with these as well, they may go on auto. B might go on autopilot before A does. When it does, and you see that, and the numbers growing in your back office, growing like wildfire, like mine are, then you know that, all right, you can back off on this, on the help with this one, and you'll still offer the help, of course, but you can back off on it and start with another 3 legs. And then when that happens with the next 3 legs, you start on another 3 legs, and you bring this direct referrals up to 12 people that are working this business. Okay, that are doing the multi-level side, not just doing the AI marketing, all right, but actually referring people, bringing them in and helping them, you know, in this side of it. You bring 12 people in that are doing something in this manner, you won't want for anything for the rest of your life. I guarantee it. Now, to find 12 that'll do something that will work with this business is actually easier than it sounds like, because of the way AI marketing is. It's easy and it's simple, and it's not hard to convince somebody. You don't have, don't convince anybody. As a matter of fact, cancel that statement. Don't convince anybody. Show it to them. Show them your results. That's why I showed you my results today, right? So that you see, so that you can experience. Give them the certificate. Yeah, it adds a little bit of time to it. Yeah, it does. And that's perhaps a negative, but I say long term. We're in this for the long term. I'm only 6 months into this, and I've already taken out almost $3,000 for the month of June, right? The way my PRTN is building, you know, that was $200 from last night. I might be able to take out another $1,000 by the end of the, well, it is, today is the end of the week. So the week begins again tomorrow. So by the end of next week, I might be able to probably be able to take out another 1,000 or 1,500. We'll see. And I'll video that too. So this looks scary. And, you know, if you're not used to talking to people and being a salesman, because, you know, the new word for salesman is today, influencer. Be an influencer, be a salesman, sell our stuff, please. Influence people to buy things. And you know what sales is? It's the highest paid profession on the planet. Higher than any doctor, lawyer, anything. How do you think Richard Branson made his billions? He sells, maybe not directly, but he sells a product, and the profits filter up to him or his company, Virgin. Same with Donald Trump, like him or hate him, whatever. Same sort of thing. And he's had some good days. He's had bad. We've all had good days. We've all had bad days, right? Robert Kiyosaki, you know, all of the millionaires and billionaires in the world sell something. Jeff Bezos started in his garage selling books on the internet back in 1997, 98 or something like that, right? He's now just retired, I think, from the CEO position of Amazon, and is in another hugely secret deal that's going on right now that is, I can't talk about because I'm under a non-disclosure agreement about it. I have a small piece in it as well, but I can't talk about it. But, you know, they sell something. Amazon sells something. But you know what else Amazon does is they help people too. Because you can go to Amazon and get an affiliate link and sell any product off of Amazon and earn a commission from it, which is exactly what AI marketing is. But you'll earn more with AI marketing because you don't have to do all the advertising. Amazon has a store that you can set up and they'll do all the work for you. Same as AI marketing. They'll do that, but it's $10,000 to get in. And I know that because one of my directs used to do that. And I showed him this. He went, "What?" And I said, "Yep." And he has just exploded because now he can offer the same thing that Amazon does, but for $150, or as low as 10 if you want to get that low. I don't recommend 10 because it'll take you forever to build anything. But $10 a week, sure, absolutely. $10 every couple of days, definitely, absolutely. Right? $10 is your minimum deposit, your minimum ad purchase. Your robot will work for a couple of days, make you some money. And you put another $10 in and it'll work for a couple of days. And then your cash back will start to come in. But you're going to have to keep the robot working for a while, right? Until the cash back comes in 3 to 6 weeks after you start. So 12 of these legs and you will be a millionaire. Not a billionaire, maybe. So I'll take that back, maybe. But you'll definitely have your freedom. And that's why we do this, right? We want the freedom. I'm a sailor. I love this business because right now, today, I can go and hop in my sailboat and sail to Trinidad, which is on the other side of the Caribbean, almost 2,000 miles away. It take me probably a week and a half, 2 weeks to get there because it's upwind. So I got to do the tacking part of it. Might take me a week, week and a half, 2 weeks, depending on the wind, depending on the weather, right? But when I get to Trinidad, I log into my an internet connection. I log into my AI marketing account, see how much money I made. Rather than, oh God, I got to put all this money aside for this and that. And everything. Yeah, you do have to do that with sailing as well. But isn't it nice to be able to go on vacation and still make money? That's a paid vacation, right? It's great, wild, and wonderful that there are companies and jobs out there. They'll pay for your vacation. Well, they won't pay you. They'll pay you while you're on vacation, but they won't pay for your vacation. Right? There's one company I know of that does that. They're a gaming company and they're awesome. I don't remember their name. I wish I did, because this is an awesome thing that they do. They pay their employees vacation and they have to take at least 2 weeks a year. It's a must. It's part of their contract for their job. They not only pay for the vacation, pay them while they're on vacation, they pay for the trip too, anywhere they want to go, right? The condition is get off the electronics. You cannot be on Facebook. You cannot have any electronic devices online while you're on that vacation. And they'll pay for everything. They just know how valuable downtime is. And we all need downtime, right? 1 day a week at the very least. 1 day a week, downtime. 2 weeks a year. We have holidays that we need to go and spend time with our families. We have March breaks. We've got all kinds of vacations that we need to be able to spend time with our families. You've got small kids, take them to Disney World. Take them to Knott's Berry Farm. Take them to all these fun places. There's that Wonderland in Canada that there's a roller coaster on there. I really, really want to go on. I'm going to go on next time I'm allowed back in Canada. Not that, it's just the vaccine thing and all this COVID stuff. So Canada has been very, very difficult to get back into this last year and a bit. So that's basically it, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for going 2 hours on this. But I'm very, very thorough in what I talk about and how I go through this. And I want you guys to get all the information that I could possibly give you. I could make it go 20 minutes and then say goodnight and go on with my day, but you need more information than that, in my opinion. And well, 90 9 of you want more information. 10 of you, oh, one's me, never mind. So I'm going to end it on that. Been 2 hours, I've taken up too much of your time already. And get with this. If you're thinking about doing AI marketing, stop it. Stop thinking about it. Just do it. Just do it. I'm pretty sure everybody here is involved already. But you need to just get in there and do it. Top up, whatever, you know. Use the certificate if you want to take those conditions. Top up with your account. Get money in there as fast as you can. Keep your robot working until the cash back starts falling into place, and then you can top up from your cash back. I also recommend continuing to top up with outside money if you can afford to, right? If you have a job or you've got a pension or some kind of income that you've got coming in, instead of putting it to a mutual fund, put it into AI marketing. No, if you have a mutual fund, don't get rid of it. There's money in there already, right? And it's probably a good fallback, but you know, AI marketing has so much more potential. And like I say, it's built for the long haul. I think it's my belief this is generational. I'll be able to will my account to my kids, and they'll be able to will it to their kids. Let's pray for that. You know, it builds us a kitty, a stockpile, a financial future, right? Don't go spending all your money from AI marketing. Invest some. Look at what's going on in the world with financial situations and what is happening with fiat dollars and cryptocurrency. Invest some, at least 10%, so that there's another nest egg for you to fall into if it needs it, if you need it. You're not going to invest 10% of what you can make on here. You're not. Invest 10%, save 10%. What I suggest for anybody getting started in this business, build your business to a point where you're earning the same amount of money, able to cover all your bills and have a little bit of fun, invest some, save some, do all of that, okay? Build it to a point where it's that. And if you have a job, right, stay at your job for another 6 months and bank your paycheck. Put your paycheck straight into the bank and live off your AI marketing money. If you can live off your AI marketing money for 6 months, then you can quit your job. That does two things. Number one, it gives you confidence that AI marketing is around to stay. It is, right? Number two, it builds up a 6 month nest egg, 6 month savings for you in case anything goes south. You've got 6 months to get your life back together based on, I don't know, nuclear explosion, whatever. No, God forbid that. No, cancel that. No good. Bad, for whatever reason. So get involved, do this, and rock with it. Get on Telegram. Come and see me. Talk to your sponsor. Make sure you use your sponsor, right? We're here to be used. We want to be used. We want to help you. We all want to help you build your business to a higher level, right? And the more money you make, we love that. We absolutely love that. We want to see you succeed. That's why I'm here. I want to see you succeed. I want to see you being able to go and buy that sailboat that you want. I want to see you in Mexico 2 weeks a year. I want to see you in Belize for another 2 weeks. I want to see you in Australia and Philippines, or wherever it is you want to go and do. I want to see a Disney World with your kids. There's a few other places. If you're into rides, there's a few other places that are way better than Disney World, I think. But if you're into shows, Disney is a master at shows. They are a master at shows. So enjoy the rest of your day, your afternoon, your evening, and God bless you. I love you guys, and I'm going to end it right here. Thanks very much for coming, and we'll talk to you again soon. If you have questions, ask them on the Telegram, please. Good night. Good day.